I was good. Mr. Ross here, back at it again. 6.1 part 2 notes, about to be absolutely insane. After I actually get everything uploaded to Google Classroom tonight, I'm gonna get my Nintendo Wii out and I'm gonna play some Wii bowling tonight, and definitely gonna hit just home run. I'm gonna do home run derby on Wii baseball and just go yard for probably at least 2 hours tonight. So yeah, that's what I'm pretty much looking forward to. So Nintendo Sports, I get up, I get active, and I get to have fun and just destroy pitchers' ERAs on Wii Sports tonight. So an ERA is like a pitcher's like earned run average. It's like kind of like a big stat that pitchers go by, and I'm just gonna embarrass pitchers tonight. So enough about that. Let's get to the notes. Okay. So we've been graphing systems of equations now. When we graph systems of equations, what we're looking for is where these graphs intersect. And where those graphs intersect is called our solution. So we had 3 cases last time. We had one solution where the graphs intersect at exactly 1 point. And we had no solution, which means we have parallel lines. So they do not intersect. And our third solution was infinitely many solutions, which means we have the exact same line, so they're essentially just overlapping each other. So it's just really just one line overlapping each other. So those are our 3 solutions. I'll make notes of that at the end of the video. Figured to save some time rather than me write that down because I already rambled enough about Wii Sports. Anyways, now we're going to graph these equations using Desmos. So for your classwork, I'm going to give you equations, and you're going to have to punch them into Desmos, and then you're going to have to tell me what that solution might be. Whether it be no solution, infinitely many solutions, or one solution. You're going to have to tell me what to do. But I just want to point out one thing. I made some notes right now quickly. When you type these into Desmos, do not type in y equals. That will mess everything up. It will give you a completely wrong graph. The system will crash. The world's going to end. Yeah, so just do not type in y equals. Just type in the parts I have circled. And that goes for every problem here. For no problem you type in the Desmos, type in y equals. The computer system's already assuming you're giving a graph of y equals. Sounds good? All right, word. Let's get to it. So I'm going to go on Desmos.com. You guys will click Start Graphing, and you're going to punch in the first graph. Oh, man, I'm all over the place. So let's see. My first graph is 3 over 2x minus 4. So to type in a fraction, you just click in 3, divided by 2. Now you want to get your cursor like all the way to the right. So click this arrow all the way to the right on the bottom here. 3 over 2. Type in x minus 4. And I'll zoom out a little bit. You'll see I have a beautiful red graph right there for us. Beautiful graph. Just really nice graph. Now, let's type in our next one. And that next graph is 3 over 2x minus 3. So 3 divided by 2, cursor to the right, x minus 3. And voila. Would you look at that? I have 2 graphs now that do not intersect. These are 2 parallel lines, so they will never intersect with each other. So like I was talking about earlier, when we have 2 lines that are parallel and do not intersect, that means we are going to have no solution. Sound good? No solution. We have parallel lines do not intersect. Put some exclamation points like I'm yelling. Ha. All right, very good. And let me just take a screenshot of that graph for you guys so I can post that also. Wow, I'm really athletic. Okay, sweet. All right, nice. Let's go on number 2. So like I said before, just type in the parts I'm circling into Desmos, or else everything else is just going to be messed up. The world's going to end. So let's see, negative 7x plus 4. Okay. First, just clear the graphs. All right, here we go. I have negative, click the minus sign, 7x. I think it's a plus 4. Plus 4. Fun fact, it's actually my second time going through this video. I messed up on the first one. So that's my first graph, negative 7x plus 4. Let me just zoom out. Very good. All right, it's a pretty good location. Sweet. Now, remember, to get your next graph, just click on it right below it, the little 2 there. Just click on it with your mouse, and it'll come up. All right, I have negative 7x plus 4, and negative x minus 2 is my next graph. So minus x minus 2. Voila. And you'll see it pops up there. If you need to, just zoom out, look for the graph, and then let's see. Clearly they intersect, but let's find out where. And to find out how they intersect, you can zoom in and then click on it with your mouse right where they intersect. And our handy-dandy Desmos will give us a nice, great-looking point. And I'm going to take a screenshot. Hang it up in my fridge tonight. All right, good. So we can see this graph clearly has one solution, and they intersect at the point 1, negative 3. So I'm going to write that in blue because that's a cool color. One solution, and it is 1, negative 3. And that's my answer. So that's really all we're doing. You're plugging these into Desmos, the same concept we've been doing, but you just have to do some of the work now. Sound good? All right, good. 2 more, and that's all. Let's take a look at them. So like I said, just punch these bad boys into Desmos. Yerd. All right, so I have clear these. First graph is negative 4x. Let's make sure I get this right. My double clicking is not good right now. Negative 4x minus 2. I'll zoom out so I see it there. Click on the 2 right below that one so I get my next graph. Then I have an x plus 3. All right, good. X plus 3. Very nice. All right, so let's see what we got here. Zoom out, look for some stuff that's going. Oh, perfect. I see an intersection. There's my intersection. I'll click right where they intersect, and that will give me a nice clean point. I'll take a screenshot of that. Put that in my fridge also. So clearly these two graphs have one solution. They intersect at exactly one point, and that point is negative 1, comma 2. So I'll write that again in green. Green's a cooler color. So one solution, and that is at negative 1. Don't like that 1. It's not a good one. That's a good one. Comma 2. I'll box it. There we go. So that's our solution for number 3. Sound good? Here we go. All right, number 4. Like I said, just graph the guys like here. Don't type in the y equals. So I have a x minus 3. Yeah. X minus 3. Click below it. Negative 6x plus 4 minus 6x plus 4. Boom. They're both graphed. They clearly intersect at one point. That one point would be 1, negative 2. Screenshot for the fridge. Thank you very much. And I'll write that again. One solution. Let's make sure I get that point right. Is it 1, negative 2? Good. 1, comma, negative 2. And that is my solution, and that is all really for that section. That's really all we're doing. Sound good? So at the bottom here, I'm going to write the 3 cases, upload this to Google Classroom. I'll have also all the screenshots of the graphs I did upload to Google Classroom just for you to look at so you have something to go by.